Hi, my name is Mark Weston. I'm the owner, developer, and patent holder of the only patented hair follicle replication system in the world. Every day I'm being asked the same question. What is it that makes me so different than all of these other companies? How is it that I can say that I can do a hair follicle replication in one sitting when everybody else has to have multiple sittings? The answer to that question is a whole lot simpler than you might expect. All of these multiple session companies use a single pin. A single needle does not have the ability to carry pigment under the skin. To prove this fact to you, I've put together a very simple, short demonstration that when this demonstration is done, you will totally understand how it is that I can do a hair follicle replication in one sitting and why all of these multi-session companies have to be multiple session. So with that, let's get on with our demonstration. The single needle that we're going to use today is one that is claimed to be a special needle made just for them. Folks, it's a single needle. No matter what type of a cartridge you put it in or what type of a machine you use to run it, all single needles work the same. They have a smooth shaft from the point to the hilt. There's nothing on them to hold the ink to deposit enough under the skin to leave a lasting mark. My patented 3-round is more like a hypodermic needle in that it holds pigment in the center between the pins. This allows me to put in enough pigment with just one small touch to make a replicated hair follicle permanently. Now, the way a single needle is actually made is really of 3 pins. One sharp end protruding out from 2 reversed pins that give stability to the single pin. Unfortunately, a lot of technicians bury the single needle right to the stabilizing pins in an effort to try to get the ink to stay. The following photos are evidence of this practice. You can see the small points that look great right now. Those are the ones that were put into the correct depth. But those are also the ones that are not going to stay. And why you must keep returning until your head is basically a very unnatural solid fill in a color that likely does not match your remaining hair. Now, to mimic what happens when a needle passes through our skin, I'm using plastic wrap. Agreed, plastic wrap is not skin, but what you're about to see is exactly what happens when a needle is pushed through your skin. I've put a few medical wipes in to wick up any of the pigment that's left on the needle set after it passes through the plastic wrap. We're going to push both the single needle and my patented 3 needle through the plastic wrap and see what happens. I'm going to start with the single needle and I'll let you see for yourself. The pigment is wiped clean when it passes through the plastic wrap. It is no different on your scalp. And now I'm going to use my patented 3-round and let's see what happens here. Our video was made to educate the public. Our demonstration simply proves the facts. The problem with these facts for the multi-session companies is that now that I've proven them to you, you now understand the real truth about multi-session scalp pigmentation. And who would really want to keep spending their money and time and enduring the pain over and over again of a multi-session scalp pigmentation when they didn't really have to? Now what you're going to see when we cut this plastic wrap back is that the single needle left almost nothing on the white. The majority of the pigment is wiped off when the needle passes through the skin. I'm going to show you what I'm able to accomplish in just one sitting. These are a handful of my customers. Every one of these folks were done in one appointment, none of which have come back for a touch-up, and some of these photos date back to '09. I'm not saying that there's no decent techs out here. There are. The problem that they have is the same problem that the big companies that don't really care have. The needle doesn't put in enough pigment to last. I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope that by me giving you these facts, you won't make a rash decision to believe the marketing that's being done by these so-called kings, masters, and biggest SMP companies in the world. The advertising being used by these companies is anything but the truth and really just a lot of wishful thinking. So with that, I want to thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Share my video with somebody you care about.